Fellow college faculty and staff. My name is Kaitlyn Eversole. I'm a junior at Western Kentucky University, and for my Counseling Concepts and Applications for Student Affairs Professionals class, I'm going to be talking to you today about TRIO. I first joined TRIO my sophomore year of college, where I immediately felt supported and heard and seen in my disability identity. TRIO helped me to figure out my career goals and switch my major to further push my career in disability advocacy on a college campus. And with TRIO, I've gotten the opportunity to attend multiple cultural events and conferences and even meet with government officials to talk about the importance of TRIO and learn so many different things that I never would have had the opportunity to experience or learn without TRIO. Let's talk about the history. In 1965, Congress began creating a series of programs to help Americans overcome class and social barriers to higher education. These services, geared towards low income and first generation students, were called special programs for students with disadvantaged backgrounds. Today, they are known as the Federal TRIO programs, says Elizabeth Evans Getzel and Paul Wemman in their book, Going to College Expanding Opportunities for People with Disabilities. TRIO was originally known as Kentucky Association of Educational Opportunity Program Personnel. Upward Bound was the first category, started in 1964, followed by Talent Search in 1965 and Student Support Services in 1968. Because of the long name of Kentucky Association of Educational Opportunity Programs Personnel, TRIO quickly became a fun nickname for these programs, which eventually became the full name, where we then founded more programs called Veterans Upward Bound Math and Science, Education Opportunity Center, and Ronald E. McNair Scholar. TRIO's commitment is to help students who normally wouldn't achieve great things do just that. And on their profile, they add, after we serve our students, they are successful individuals who make a difference in their communities. Getzel and Wemman say, while there are U.S. civil rights laws set in place to guarantee equal access to people with disabilities, the likelihood of achieving equal access is amplified by the presence of personnel policies and programs dedicated to executing these rights. It is the role of disability services personnel to seek, nurture, and preserve institutional commitment and support for ensuring that students with disabilities have equal access to educational opportunities available to all other students. TRIO is set in place to help students of disadvantaged backgrounds like limited income backgrounds and first generation homes. It helps level the playing field for these students and to get them an equitable college experience. What impact does TRIO have on a college campus? There are 3,500 TRIO programs across America's colleges and universities, serving 875,000 limited income students. There are so many students that benefit from TRIO programs because these students don't have access to higher education due to the cost, or have limited experiences in college due to the cost of activities, events, food, and other wants and necessities. TRIO offers a place for these students to feel supported and provides them with resources like academic tutoring, personal counseling, mentoring, financial guidance, and more to level the playing field for them. Access has been an ongoing problem since colleges have begun, and it's not improving for limited income or first generation students. In fact, it's declining. Richard H. Hirsch and John Mayo say in their book, Declining by Degree, Higher Education at Risk, that students are not facing an issue of the quality with college experiences, but have a growing concern over access to higher education. Limited income students don't have time to be worried about what kind of college they're going to or what college they're going to. They just want to go to college. Limited income students don't have the opportunity to gauge which college is going to be the best for a nursing degree or for an education degree. They don't have time to worry about what kind of student activities or student organizations in Greek life are at which university they're going to be going to. They just want to get that degree. Limited income and first generation students have to sacrifice the fun parts of college because they can barely afford to be there to begin with. These students don't have time to participate in different organizations because they're working multiple jobs to put themselves through college. Or they don't have time or the understanding of how to join these activities because they don't have anyone who has had that experience before. That's what TRIO does for these students. TRIO is there to offer advice and to offer a place of comfortability and safe feeling for these students. TRIO is set in place with different activities and fun events like coffee night, tie-dye night, or even taking cultural trips to Los Angeles for first generation conferences or meeting governors at the capital of the state to talk about the importance of TRIO. So what impact does this have on you? In his book, Unequal Schools, Unequal Chances, The Challenge to Equal Opportunity in the Americas, Fernando Reimers poses the question, is there equality of educational opportunity in the Americas? He says that the short answer is no, that the chance to equality of education is heavily influenced by the social position their parents occupy. The students that you are teaching and assisting and guiding are not experiencing an equal education. Some of your students are falling behind due to a lack of support. This may mean lower grades, lower attendance, lower effort, or more. These students are in your classroom and in your offices trying their best, but they may not be able to be their best due to the lack of support. Reamer says that the gap in access to quality higher education is stagnated, if not reversed, since the 1980s. How long have you been in higher education? Have you seen improvement on equitable education accessibility since you started here? How about since you were in your undergraduate? What have you done to bridge that gap of inaccessibility? If you don't know the answer to this, that's okay, because there are things that you can do to help. You can attend trainings, you can reach out to offices on campus to offer support and figure out how you can support these students. Research what it is like for these students with these disadvantaged backgrounds, or reach out to those students that are in your classroom and in your offices to see what you can do to be of help to them. Utilize flexible teaching styles and to accommodate different backgrounds, and have a general understanding of your campus resources. Today, diversity, equity, and inclusion is under attack, and we need your support to be able to reach an equitable college experience for students. Thank you.